Nice to meet you.
Work out with the stars with Mapule and the 2019 Next Fitness Star, Bollywood Fitness with Veena, Active Bands Workout with the Virgin Active team, as well as Pantsula Dance Fitness with Mpho. This is what it is in store for fitness lovers at the Johannesburg edition of the Women's Health Fit Night Out, taking place at Monte Casino today from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, organizers are promising the hottest fitness trends packed into a late afternoon and early evening of fun and fitness led by trainers, yogis, dance instructors and the Women's Health team. And to tell us more, we're joined by Danielle Weakley, who is the editor of Women's Health magazine. Danielle, very good morning and welcome.
Thanks so much. So nice to be here.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure having you. You hosted the Durban and the Cape Town leg of the Fit Night Out early this year, and just reflecting, how did those go and what were the highlights?
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I think for us, what's so great about something like Fit Night Out is the community that it gathers around fitness. So it's a really empowering space to be able to try new things, not feel intimidated by a new workout or going into a gym or something like that.
Yeah.
And Durban and Cape Town brought it, but Joburg is our big one.
Right,
it's over 3,000 women all doing their bits.
Sweating
it's
it out
amazing.
and having fun.
It's such fun.
Yeah. Are we at a point where people know what Fit Night Out is and what it entails? I
like to think so. This is our 10th one. We started as a small little idea to see if women would actually come along and try it all out, and it's grown over the last 4 years. So we're now in 3 cities. We're launching a couple of smaller ones next year. Yeah, I think it is.
How are we able to bring in the numbers? I mean, 10 years on, how are you able to bring the numbers to get people to sweat it out?
I think what it is that fitness itself has become such a big movement. I think it's done a lot of the work for us. Women really want to be able to train. They want to be with new trainers, try new things. You do get bored of your own thing. And I think the more and more women are wanting fit bodies for life, no matter their shape or size, we've been able to tap into that amazing energy.
And how do you ensure that you attract new clients each and every year, and that you maintain that level of interest so that people are glued and are hooked onto this?
I mean, I think that's the difficult part, but that's what we do every day as a brand on Women's Health, through the magazine and through digital and social. We're constantly tapping into new fitness trends and ideas, new trainers who are doing amazing things. So I think we're very fortunate in that way to have that face towards it. And that's what we always really wanted to bring, is all the great things that we saw, to be able to share them with a massive audience. So they couldn't just read about them or see them online or whatever, but actually come with us and train with them in a way that they otherwise wouldn't necessarily be able to do.
Danielle, apart from the intense workouts, the sweats, the good times and the laughter, what else is in store for those who will be attending today's session at Monte Casino?
I think the great thing that we've got going after a couple of years of doing this is now setting things up that are happening outside of the main stage. So yes, the workouts kick off just after 4 o'clock, but there are loads of cool things to try and interact with before. Gates open at 1 o'clock, and there are grid games, there's climbing walls, there's snacks and smoothies and things to try. We've got fastest feet things, lots of challenges and a bit of competition to get you going, and then we kick off on the main stage.
And making a whole lot of friends.
Yes, exactly. Somebody's got to take your fitness selfie for you while you're working out.
I mean, why is it such a hit with the ladies though?
I think part of it is that they want to try something new. So finding things like Veena, who does Bollywood dance workouts, Mpho, who's got an amazing Pantsula dance workout. So you're kind of moving through the moves and having a bit of a groove. It's not an intimidating space, and I think fitness for women can often feel that way. You walk into a gym and you're not really sure of what you want to be doing, so you stick to your same moves. You maybe go on the treadmill or you try a class that you've done before. I think what they love about a day like today is the fact that they're all doing something new and they're doing it together. So everyone does make friends, you really do, even though there are 3,000 of you. And you're all moving together, sweating it out, having a laugh when they do something ridiculous. When Mapule does something on stage, you're like, there is no way I'm ever going to get that. Everybody has that laugh together. It's not like you're that one person in your gym studio who's like, I'm not doing that.
I know.
So I think there's that, which really is the magic of it.
And I think it's high time that it's held on a regular basis.
Sure, I mean, we love doing them. It is the most energetic thing we do all year. But it's also so great for us to have a huge sold-out event.
Yes.
Then you're like, oh, how many times can we do this? Should we do it?
And
so
how
we're
are we doing it bigger and better next year? Right,
exactly.
Right.
So we are launching new things. We do Chase the Sun now, which is early morning workouts. We've done them in sort of country things. So we've got Bloom coming up in October. We're launching Ministry of Fitness at the end of this year in Josie, which will be by night, indoors, lights and lasers. So we are kind of just working on the idea of those big social fitness events.
You know, fitness is a discipline for everyone. Are the men invited?
The men are welcome, but they are in the minority.
Okay.
We're working on my colleagues at Men's Health to get going on
Great stuff.
their own
Great
versions.
Stuff. That's what I was getting at.
But then they always tell me that men don't like to hold hands and dance around at fitness events. They want more competition, and we all community. But yes, we're working on it.
All right, so for those ladies who are quite interested in joining today's session, how do they go about doing that?
So there are tickets available on Quicket, although we are pretty much sold out.
Is it?
So they need to be looking out for all the next ones. Secret Sweats, Chase the Sun, Ministry of Fitness, and they need to get in early for Fit Night Out, yes.
Okay. So, I mean, what would it take for me to be part of it? Do I have to be physically fit?
No, I think that's the great part. You don't need to be physically fit. You might feel half dead tomorrow, but there's such a great pacing. There are things that are more high intensity, but there's also a lot more chilled things. There's a bit of dance. There's no expectation to train each and every single one. So you can have a mooch around and see what else is going on.
Sure.
Obviously, a lot of people do all of it because once they're in the spirit of all of it, you kind of want to do all the training. But no, you absolutely do not need to be 100. It's fitness for all levels.
I love the sound of that because, you know, they won't be judging if I'm huffing and puffing 2 minutes into it.
Not.
And then everybody's looking at me with that look. Yeah.
So you will be huffing and puffing.
Right.
Because she's always like, I'm going to take it easy on you. And then you're dead. But
Danielle, we appreciate your time. Hey, and all the best later this afternoon.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff, good stuff. Now, Danielle Weakley is the editor of Women's Health magazine, speaking to us about Women's Health Fit Night Out, Joburg 2019, taking place at Monte Casino today from 4 to 8 p.m. Workouts include, workout with the stars with Mapule and the 2019 Next Fitness Star, Bollywood Fitness with Veena, and active bands workout with the Virgin Active team. This is Morning Love. We take a break. We'll be right back.